Today we're going to be playing some Nilfgaard soldiers. This is pretty heavily engine-based. We want to get those engines out there. Someone asked about this deck recently, and I hadn't played it in a little bit, so I thought we'd make it and give it a shot. So here we go. We're going to be playing, well, we'll get into it. First, we're playing Imperial formation with Crystal Skull. Pretty standard here. The Crystal Skull is because you have the Heavy Cavalry. You always play the Crystal Skull if you get something Heavy Cavalry, or in like Northern Realms, you have the Griffin Witcher. We're going to be playing Battle Stations. Great card. Sorry, some people insist I always yell Battle Stations when I play it, but I can't because we're recording and it wouldn't sound good. But yeah, we've got Battle Stations. Plays 2 bronzes, super strong. Usually you want to open this thing so you can get your Erendite ticking. We've got the War Council here. This is just really strong because you can use that battle preparation for stuff and it tutors. And the battle prep is pretty useful in this deck to re-armor things. So it also gives you carryover. It's actually pretty strong here. You could cut it for the Oniromancy since we're not playing a Jan Kalwait, but I think the carryover actually makes it worthwhile. Then we have the Bakala. It's a very strong card. It gives you a Marine and a Fleet. The Fleet's just like whatever. The Fleet doesn't really do much most of the time. I mean, to be honest, it usually gets like 1 ping per turn on something. The opponent never really bothers with the Fleet, so it usually gets like a little bit of value, but no one ever actually play Fleet in their deck. But Marine's really strong, and even though we're not playing a Jan deck, it is still quite useful. Then we have the Heatwave Erendite, our 2 big removal tools. Heatwave just to remove stuff. I mean, no surprise there. And Erendite's because we want to boost up. We have a couple of very strong options for that early pressure to get the Erendite ticking, because you can use leader charges on Ramon. You use battle stations, several different options, play Bakala, and you can really get the Erendite going pretty easily. We're going to be playing a Ramon here because it makes soldiers, and that's really good. Now, the reason we're not playing Jan Kalwait, we'll see that to the end. We'll go over what we are playing first. We are going to play a bit of fun here. We're going to play Glorious Hunt. So, the reason why we're playing Glorious Hunt is nothing in here other than Jan, which normally is in these decks, and is not in this one. Usually nothing other than him has any high base power, like our highest is a 5. So I figured we could play a Glorious Hunt and see if we can just hit some stuff with it and be pretty fun. Because I also wanted to try out the buffed Menno Cohorn. Cohorn? It's not it. That's not it. Cohorn. So, we just call him Menno. I never actually pronounced his last name till now, I don't think. But anyway, he's got a provision buff at some point, and we haven't tried him out yet. Usually I try and play some of the buffed cards in the patch after they're buffed. So we're going to play him, and I thought it'd be pretty fun, because we're not playing Jan. I want a little bit more consistency, especially in something like Battle Stations. We play the Menno. He could grab Battle Stations. He could grab War Council. I thought, you know what? Let's play the Glorious Hunt, because it works pretty well in this deck. We don't have any high base powers. And you know what? We're just going to go with the Glorious Hunt Menno, because I think it'll be fun. Then we're playing a Sweers. We just had 7 left. It was between this and Surrender as an option for Menno. I decided we'd play Sweers. He got buffed, and we haven't played him yet either. Same kind of logic here. And I think he's actually pretty strong here, because you can see his good stuff in soldiers, because things like crossbows and like cavalries will ping things down to ranges you can seize them in fairly often. So it's pretty nice to actually have him. Next up, we have this is just the soldier part, right? Got 2 Nausicaas, 2 Albas, 2 crossbows, 2 slave drivers, 2 light cavalries, 2 marines. This is just like the soldier package in the soldier decks. I mean, some of them don't play crossbows, some play like 1 Alba armored cavalry. I just want 2 of all these guys. Just throw them in here for the soldiers. We already talked about heavy cavalry. It is in here just as our opening card most of the time. And then we have the 2 illusionists for the 4. You could change some of these, like you run a Spores, run a Squirrel, run a Peller, all that kind of stuff. You could fit in here whatever you want for the 4s. But that is the deck. Now, before we get into it, I will just address the Jan question. Everyone's going to ask me, why isn't this a Jan deck? And the reason why it's not a Jan deck is I wanted to play Heavy Cavalry, Marine, Light Cavalry, Slave Driver, Crossbow, Armor Cavalry, Nausicaa, and it's really hard to fit the 4 provision tactics in the deck without wasting provisions, right? So if you want to play a Jan version, what ended up happening to me is I had a whole bunch of provisions that I just couldn't use, because you want to play the 4 provision tactics most of the time. It was actually where I started playing Glorious Hunt, because I wanted a more expensive tactic, because I had extra provisions. But I just think with the Jan, it really helps the Marines. Yes, it helps your consistency, yes. But I was just finding that I couldn't fit enough tactics that I wanted in the deck, because I had so many bronzes I wanted to play. Like, the deck's based around these. I just found I didn't have not provisions, not card slots left for tactics. I wanted to play these. But if you want to play a Yon version, feel free to go ahead. Probably just cut Hunt, Swears, Menno. And then I think you have to, the thing is, I think you have to take out Heavy Cavalry and Illusionist. And I wanted to play especially the Heavy Cavalry, so. Anyway, guys, that's the deck. Should still be quite good. Should be a lot of fun. And we'll see if we can get some people with our little tech choices here. Batman 007234. We've played this guy like, I don't know, I want to say like 3 times today and yesterday. He's a Renfri vampire. At least if he's playing the same deck. So that means we do want this, but he has Crystal Skull. If he goes Operator into Flutter, we can't Glorious Hunt. Which is annoying because it's even, but if he just goes Flutter, we can. So we'll keep that. I don't think we want this. We do want the locks. This gives us War Council, which is kind of nice. We'll keep this hand.
Get on with it. Move now.
Yeah, he's an emote spammer. Gotta get that Renfri Vampire set up. Alright, let's pick Imperial Marine real quick. Because, you know, they always have the best luck. Oh, he picked his own faction. I got the Nilfgaard and Monsters Runestones mixed up because their color schemes are kind of reverse what I think they should be. Like, my mind thinks they're reverse, not that I'm telling them they should change the color schemes. Here we just go Bacala. And let's do... We're not going to get battle preparations. We could get it off of Menno, but I think we'll try and save that for later. So I think we'll Menno the War Council and move battle preparations to the top. If that makes sense. This guy alone, by the way, is going to count for Renfri Vampires having 3 emote spammers. I'm not sure if I should put him down 3 times or not. Honestly, I'm not sure about that. So here we can go grab that War Council if we want to. Can't Swears here. Crossbow could be pretty good. A little behind on tempo. We'll just drop the second Marine. And we said we're moving battle stations to the top. Oh, it is up there. We didn't leader there because I don't want to use 2 and then still be down points. Or 1 and still be down points, but the battle stations is pretty close to the top now, so it would have been fine. This is all okay still. We got 2 points when we pass. Let's drop down one of these guys. I think we'll aim for this. We don't want to hit the Thrive card down too much. Then next turn we'll drop the second crossbow and infuse with the fleet, since he's not playing anything melee. Is it Proto-Flutter time? Oh, there he is. Again, these are all base power 4, but Glorious Hunt will have some really big punishes against him, because he's going to have Regus and Morvud. So we actually want to save this, I think, for round 3. For now, though, we did want to drop this crossbow.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
I think we just hit this guy. We can knock him down a little bit, that'll be nice. We'll infuse the Proto-Flutter. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. So essentially 8 points, and we lose 3. So that's essentially plus 5. We're tied. We're going to use a leader here. Get the Erendite going still. I counted wrong somewhere. Still ahead. That's 2 there. So we could drop in a Armored Cavalry, or we could go for our War Council. Let's just lock the Garcan here. That's fine. He has a Geralt, but we're not like getting Ignied because we're on different power levels. So it's not the worst thing if he has it. Oriana. We do need to kill that. Do we just take the heat wave on it? I don't really want to. I mean, we could just let it sit there. In theory. Grab our War Council. Let's grab our War Council.
The Empire will be victorious.
Remember, not picking battle stations here. Heavy cavalry is not great, but it's better than those.
Long live the Emperor! Long may he reign!
Oh, because these were ranged. We counted them for 2 damage. That's why. We were behind the last time. I'm content just letting these tick. He is setting up an Igni potentially here. Okay, now he isn't. So that's good. I think we just get rid of the Oriana here. I think we just do. We can play this. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This we can't, and this we can, but not great. But I think he's going to pass soon. We have a lot of engines on board. We probably do next turn's Erendite and then swap these guys. Or even swap this and this. I don't think he wants to play much more. But he can always win the round with like triple leader Renfri. That's always a choice for these decks. Oh, he's going to drop the Regis down. That's a choice. That's a choice you can make. Regis has base power of 7, right? So it's worth 10. Kind of want to keep this for Morwood. I think we just do this. It doesn't have a great target. But it does keep this guy alive. For some reason we have to play Ramones. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. We lose 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all fine. He loses 2. This is okay still. These Marines are really doing work. Yep, triple leader Renfri. We doing it? Or are we just gonna drop the 1? Oh, come on. I know you want to do it. Yeah, there it is. We really do want last say for this glorious hunt. He got the one he wanted. So the Morwood's gonna be like a 34-point play. Thing is, if that is Morwood in his hand, if we play this. If this is Morwood, we win on even. If this is not Morwood, I think we do this. I think the right thing is to do this. It's a passive. He gets 4. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we lose 3. No, we don't. We could use something else. Could use these. He's just going to right to round 3, though. If we... Yeah, we should. Should be up by 2 still. If we don't use the Glorious Hunt here... If we don't use these... well, these things, by the way. I mean, he's just going to pass. And they're going to get wasted anyway. So I want to use at least 1. So that means if this is the Morwood, he has to play it to win the round. If it's not the Morwood, okay, it is. We forced it out. I kind of thought how he played that with Regis first, it would be. So this is pretty good. The Glorious Hunt essentially traded for the Morwood anyway. That's what I was thinking would happen. Also, by the way, that Imperial fleet, I think, did 12 damage. Or 14 damage. So now the last say Glorious Hunt thing doesn't matter because he's used both his big cards. He still gets 4 when like he passes, but that's a whatever. Okay, obviously Battle Stations is amazing, but no, we can't justify putting any of this back. I know this wastes the Ramon essentially, but we want to trigger the battle stations. I keep calling it battle preparation. It's a different card. We have to watch out for an Igni. Like Igni's the scary blowout here. Like battle stations into 2 Nautica's or Nausicaa Slave Driver. That's what we're looking for. Not those cards. That could work with this. I don't know if we need the lock. I haven't seen a Flutter this game, and to be honest, these Renfri decks don't even play Flutter anymore sometimes, so. Do draw 2. Because I think this and this makes a lot of sense. I mean, we just do this. Do the engines first. Actually, let's do this. We're doing this. And we'll move to the top. We're not getting anything we move to the top. So let's just pick Nausicaa Sergeant. So that way we don't have to worry about duplicate copies of something. He just disappeared for a second there. That way we can make sure we pick the same one. If we do somehow get another one, which we won't. But this plays around Lord Riptide. I don't think he has a Toad Prince. They usually don't play it. So, especially not with the Proto Flighter. So I think that this one's safe. We're worried about the Lord Riptide.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
I actually have 2 of these guys. That's pretty nice.
None can match the power of
We will switch these now. Give him a little armor. There's a Flutter, so he is playing it. I think we just lock it. If he has a Peller, he plays the Peller, then we seize it with Swears. We can honestly just do this, and that problem's dealt with. I think we got him. Unless he's playing Osrel, which would be very strange. I mean, that's fine. We can just kill it with this. Doesn't really matter one way or the other on that one. Like, he can Igni us here, but he has Igni, we still win. Now let's just take this, I suppose. And we will just play around the Igni now. I guess he wants to last say it potentially. We still don't lose to it, so I didn't really care. But usually it's not Igni, it's usually regular Geralt at this point. And there, pretty easy win. Once we did the round 1 mind game. Like that round 1, like you think sometimes that you're punished, like you think the Glorious Hunt has to kill the Morwood to trade with it, but no, we used the Glorious Hunt to force the Morwood, so it still traded with it. That was really good. Going up against Going up against Shanks the Unbeaten. I am a little skeptical of the accuracy of that name, but if he's really been unbeaten, we're in for some real trouble here. That being said, we're going first. We do have, like, we are running 2 heavy cavalries just to open them, but we don't have them here. I hate putting Nautica's back, but we really want to round 1, I think, against this, because I suspect it's going to be some kind of lippy shoop deck, and we definitely need tempo against that. This all looks okay, though. One thing you want to do usually, though, is battle prep before before the Marines, because you don't want to draw into the cards you clicked for Marine. Let's see what he's got. Also, with the watch out, his leader does ignore armor, so he could blow us out early on, just take tempo advantage. Could be a Renfri Beast deck. They play Reckless Flurry sometimes. Alright, so it's probably some kind of Renfri deck then. Although this could make sense for... I see he's picking his draw. Oh, this is going to be a Renfri deck, I think. By Renfri Beast, so we discard. Oh, maybe not. Could be Shoop Lippy still, I guess. Whatever it is, we do open battle stations. And we want to go, I think, Crossbow and Marine. I'd like to kill the beasts if we can, because of the danger of the Kelpie if he's running that. And to the top of the deck, let's send... We drew all of our tactics there. Let's send the Errand Knight, I suppose. Now we do want a leader. We're actually using the leader twice. I want to get out of range of the Reckless Flurry. It's a great sword. I mean, theoretically we're out of the range, but you know, he's just got the sniper sights online right now. There's literally nothing we can do about that. We'll do one more leader, I guess, here. Like, he's gonna just use the Renfri order. This is why Renfri's really problematic for our matchup. So they have so much round 1 tempo because they just drop the leader and get the carryover. Oh, he's not. Could be Golden Necker. Guess. Gotta make sure that wasn't unnerfed yet. We could have gone Glorious Hunt there. Wouldn't have been bad. The thing with Glorious Hunt is we could then go Illusionist, but we only have access. We could get 3 Illusionists. If we want to go that approach, I think we do. This gets us well, potentially gets us ahead. Not quite yet. But we could go Ramon, Illusionist, grab Great Swords. We could come back here. But since we know he's not playing the Renfri, it's just going to be a Golden Necker here. In that case, going Ramon with the Illusionist approach, really great here. I debated going with this because it transforms, but we want to be greedy here, because we can then play this and get the pings. He's going to help us out himself.
Reality is that which believe it no more does not go.
That should do it. Unless he plays his Golden Necker. Is that our first or second Erendite boost? First. That's not optimal. Go for the order, sure. I mean, maybe it's the 6 damage card to take out one of our Marines. Then we can drop this and heal up our other guy, though. We really should just pick the transform guy. Let's hope we can max this one out. This would be fun. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Interesting. He's up by 7. We know these are boosting now, though. Let's just drop him ranged.
We conquered Gesso. These Nordling scum are
That
no
should be
better.
good enough. Against this, we heat wave the Siri. Just take the uneven win without that there. Alright, he's actually going to play it. Alula, transform. That's a lot of points. Let's hit the table there. Hopefully it didn't come out. But yeah, that's a lot of points. He might just take the round off of that. Let's see. So he has, what, 10 more points spawning next turn. So by 21, we get 4, 5, 6. When we pass, another 6. So we go up 12. Actually, we're right up there with him. We could go Bacala and Leader. I think that is the approach.
Last man on his post sleeps on an empty
Click the, where is it? The Erendite. Swap these. That should do it. Should have clicked this too, but I just honestly just forgot. He's played the Golden Necker. That is his deck's power play. For us, our power play later on is going to be a big Erendite, which we're not getting. But we also do have, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we're good here. We have the big play of, we'll carry this over, and we'll hopefully get the Erendite boosting. Yeah, he's just done. Sure. Because we have Illusionist later still.
I cannot abide.
Going up against some, what is this, lined pockets? Not too sure what this is. I haven't seen that much lined pockets this season. I do think we want both cavalries, though. Put one of those back. So we play this. This goes this, this. One of these back too. No heavy cavalry. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't do this. I want to play the driver. And we do have to play around...
Pride of the Navy.
we have to play around the option of the Bare Knuckle Brawler.
Rig the sail.
So here, we move to the top of the Ramon. We'll boost this little one up. And we'll do this too. The only thing that's really bad now is Junior. Oh, Junior's not as bad now. We are actually getting that Ramon to the top of the deck.
Call this one the Tackler.
Didn't mean to try out Mercenary Contract again. So we're just playing, what's it called? Firesworn Crimes. Which is just because Fallen Knight's ridiculous. This was not the way to buff the deck, as I've said several times, but nothing we can do about it. We don't have a Tall Punish in our hand, so this is kind of going to be bad.
An austere life is a virtuous life.
See, we could go Glorious Hunt. It's got 5 base power. You know what? I like that idea. He's 5 base power because of all the buffs, so let's just take him out with the Glorious Hunt. He's not going to see it coming. We have to watch out for Cyrus's? Cyri? That brawler's not very good here. I want to save our power cards. I want to save... I don't know, I don't... want to save... Do we just play this other Marine? No, we don't, I think. I want to keep this. Actually, you know what? This doesn't do much in Fallen Knight decks. Let's just block this guy. To really secure the issue here. That should be him out of here. We need the Erendite for removal. The next round we'll just go Bakala and try and put the Erendite on top. Now you show up heavy cavalry. Not your time. What'd I just say? It's not your time. This could be Golden Necker still. Around Junior. Let's start with the Ramon. We're gonna push hard here, so let's just make an extra Marine.
Last man on his post. Sleep.
That was not where I wanted to put that. Take this. The reason that's not where I wanted it, because I wanted to avoid Junior, but I also wanted to have this, because this spawns on the right, so we should have put it on the other side. I thought we were going to swap it around one time. Okay, so unfortunately, we cannot take advantage of this turn to kill that. It's really bad that we can't kill it. Because now this happens. So we did pick the Erendite for this. Could go War Council. You know, I like the War Council. I like this. I think we'll drop... There's the Junior. He's going to wipe us with Junior. Sure. I mean, we all knew Junior was going to come down at some point.
Build rest, not on this ship.
Let's do this. Makes it a little bit harder if he has a random card that does damage. I guess if he has Brawler, that's fine. Huckster doesn't do it. We're still okay here. I honestly thought about doing this for the guy, because we do spawn a couple things. Question is, do we go Bakala? I like the Bakala.
Ready to board.
The reason I like it do we move these? Goes to 5. I think it's okay. Or 4 with armor, so we can't destroy it. I like it because we get a lot of engines ticking. And it has carryover. So pressure with carryover is usually good. Count Riven's treasure. Alright, looking for damage here, right? No, we're not looking for damage. Alright, we do not have a way to ping that, which is tragic. However, I do think it's worth Sweersing this. Well, it's taking damage, right? So it's okay. He's got coins. He has no spender, though. It's not going to do anything at the moment, but it has potential. We got the Cyrus, that's important. We take this here. And he threw the game because he didn't count correctly. Come on, man. You gotta count. You forgot about the 2 damage on your guy. That's why we passed. That's why I said we'll take this here. We're gonna pass because we're in a really good spot. Going up against a Assimilate here. Now, this should get ugly, depending on what they're playing. Let's see, we've got 2 crossbows. I like crossbows. I like crossbows round 1 in particular. I don't know how good the lock is. Usually they play the Veil engines. This all seems fine. We'll just open up with one of our, oops, not you, with a Marine.
Pride of the Navy.
Let's move to the top. Again, in this matchup, I think we want to move the Ramon. We definitely want to put this on it. I want to save battle stations for round 2, I think. Otherwise, I'd open with it. But since we're going first, we have the advantage of the Crystal Skull. So I hope we don't need it. I don't think we will. Let's do this.
2 licks or 4, I never miss, even at full gallop.
I think we want the battle stations to do round 2 pressure. This is the annoying part, right? Because he's going to have all of our engines.
Where it doesn't belong.
I would like to Swears that, if possible.
None can match the power of Nilfgaard.
Okay, we're going to Swears it. I was not expecting all the damage to go into it. The nice thing about Marine, I don't know if anyone knows this, but when you take an enemy Marine, it counts the opponent's card on top of their deck still, because that's the card that was picked for it. So it's going to get the points still.
Congratulations. A move well made.
Got him with the Swears surprise. He's going to pass here. Almost certainly. Oh, he's not going to. Weird. He's down so many points. I'm not sure why he wants to continue. But he does. Oh, let's see. Here we just go Slave Driver. Yeah, it's Slave Driver. Let's just do another Marine.
Last man on his post sleeps on an
We want to pick that Ramon again. If he plays a card here, we consider passing. Depending on what he plays. Okay, he figures that. I think long round benefits him because he has, well, I don't know. It's probably Henry Shoup. That's the most common Assimilate. There's not going to be Renfri. Well, actually, let's be real. Renfri Assimilate's the most popular Assimilate. After that, which we know it isn't, it's usually Shoup, Henry. But we've got some power plays for round 1. We just go this into this. We have that Glorious Hunt, which won't do much, unfortunately. We have it as an option. Yeah, we keep this. We need to have the 2 bronzes.
Bilge rats, not on this ship.
And I think we put the Heat Wave on top. The Shoup here, he hasn't played Rune Mage yet. So for the Shoup to RNG wipe us, he needs to get lucky. Or he's just going to do the Rune Mage now. He might just click our hand. We have to play Battle Stations before he does our hand. He didn't do it yet. That's good. The question is, we drop the Ramon. I think we save Ramon. Ramon plus hopefully Nausicaa's for round 3. I think that's the plan. Since that one's locked, we don't care what it clicked anymore. So let's do the battle stations. We got the Heat Wave. Nice. We drew into it. And we put this on this side. So he spawns on the right. Do this. And I think we call that good. We want him to play something for the fleet. I don't want to just click a 1 power guy. There's the Henry. Fortunately for us, we can use most of these cards because we're Nilfgaard too. But let's see what he got. So we got an Isabel, Damien, Usurper, Anna, Viper. Some of these are really good. I think we'd want Anna. What'd he get from us? He got a Fawn. He doesn't have charges. He got Zarthesius, that's RNG, Letho, RNG. Rosa is really good. And he made and Captain Ardle. Oh, that's bad. It's a free Ardle for him. Let's see, how do we want to approach this? Could hit this with the Glorious Hunt. Let's just do that. Let's just do that now. It's probably the best value it's getting. To also trigger the crossbow. Because we're going to keep the Ramon. Ramon round 3. That's what we want. With this carrying over and our second charge of this. That's the plan. There's the Torres. We're going to heat wave that for the tall punish. Probably just picks as many illusionists as he can find. An illusionist and Nausicaa's. Oh, went for the Nausicaa approach. I mean, that is what it is. Now, do we think he's going to hand us? That sounded weird. Just take it. It's the biggest punish we're getting. So be a Nausicaa because he has the lost round. This is really good for him. I think Viper's bad for us. Well, I don't really care, honestly. Well, we want to carry the War Council over, though. Hopefully we can grab a Soldier Engine here. Let's take this. And we will infuse this, because it's kind of big. I think we do this. Just because I don't want him to have a Swears back on us. This way we can always ping it next turn. What does he want? That's going to mess up our flanking.
Everyone has their secrets.
And he's unlocked the other one. No surprises there. Here we go. We'll do... Should we play this in the right row? Do this. We'll hit this. Do we want to use this? No, we want to be safe with it. Okay, there's a Stefan. I was hoping you'd wait a turn. We could get away with this. Stop the Artid. Still play it. We want that value. Our issue is round 3. He just goes leader Ramon from our hand, then plays his own. And I don't know if we have the tempo to catch back up. So I really want the leader to come out this round.
Grace will not be pleased.
Pride of the name.
He's not going for it. He still has the Ardle. We have to remember that. Thing is, the Ardle's not good here. It's fine, but we don't have a big target. Like, nothing boosted, because he kept locking our stuff. So really, we just need him to leader. He's down by 10. He might go for it. We also need to just drop the Ramon so we don't have it later. That's going to pull the Nausicaa on top, unfortunately. Do we have to take this Ramon? Like, is playing the Ramon good? I think we pass. Really shut down all of our engines there. He just had too many locks, damage and such. Our issue here is that he's just going to go leader into Ramon, so we might just want to discard the Ramon back to our deck, but we have to see what we draw first. We draw Nausicaa, we'll keep it. But he got rid of one of our Nausicas there. I guess we go this into this is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Our hand's really bad. It is really bad. I don't... This could be useful, because he's going to have stuff. This on this. Maybe a second one of this. If these four on the bottom, this means you could draw one of these. They're all bronze soldiers, so we'll just replace this. Comes the Ramon copy. Why didn't... Oh, he doesn't have a bronze soldier. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. The Ramon was the scary thing there. I think we actually copy this lock. We copy this instead of this. This is vulnerable to coup. I don't know how we play around it. I imagine there's still Shoop coming down.
I know the truth.
Not sure why he's holding off on it.
I want you to admit it.
That is the target for this, I think. So I played Vilga Forts. I think these decks also run a Heat Wave, and he has a what's it called? The Ardle. He has the Ardle. The thing with the Ardle was we know he's playing 12 because... Oh, maybe he's not. No, he got 4 off of this. That's what I was wondering about. So it's not Shoop, it's just Henry. Which means if we boost by 9 and go to 13, he Ardles it. So we can't do that yet. Can't do that. So instead what we want to do is want to click this. Pick the Damien. And we hit this with this to maybe make him use the Ardle early so we can play the Erendite. I was hoping we get the 1 boost there. Should have used the leader charge. Oh, he's got a Leo. That hurts. So we have to play around Ardle. This plays around it, right? Because then this goes, we kill this, we get +9, we go to 15, Ardle can only return a 14. He played Leo and he played Vilga Forts. What's the chance there's also a Heat Wave? The answer is he has it, but he might not. This plays around the Ardle. There's the coup. I mean, unless he put back the Ardle, which I don't see him doing. But he can't Ardle then, because the game's over. It's worth 7. I think he's got this. Pretty sure. Actually, do we buff? No, we just do this. He's probably got it. It's going to be worth at least 6, whatever he has. It's probably Nausicaa Sergeant, to be real. It's Ardle. Wins by 1. Like, we knew what it was. We played around it. He still gets us with it. Happens sometimes. Might keep this for opener. No, we're not going to use it as opener. It's at round 2 or something, maybe, if we have it. Like, these are good later. I don't think we need 2 of these. That's a nice one. Pull these back.
Long live the Emperor! Long may he reign!
Go Bacala next. We could have gone Bacala first. But I want him to throw out the Vilga Forts if he wants it right away. Go with a Spotter. This could give us information, but probably won't. It didn't. We might have to lock that. I think it's Vitality. I think it's fine. I think we still play Bacala. So we know there's at least one 4-power unit on top of our deck. Looking through our deck, it's Swears, Illusionist, Crossbow. There's so many choices. I think we just move up the battle stations. Yeah, we just move this up. He might not have a soldier. He might just get Vitality. He does. So he's playing Illusionist, is what that tells me. Or it's just the Nausicaa. It's probably just the Nausicaa. Also, he didn't mess with our flanking. That was a mistake. Crossbow. Yeah, let's do crossbow. We'll do this infuse. I think he's going to pass on 7. Next unit takes 4 from our guy. There's the Jan. He's just going to pass. Yeah. Since we know he's just going to pass, I think we just drop this down. We were going to keep going to play the slave driver there, but he's going to pass here. Now, the battle station should be on top, so we can go battle stations into stuff, hopefully. I'd like to draw an engine. Crossbow works. Oh, no battle stations still. That is interesting. If we're going to push hard, we might not want the Nausicaa's. Has he played anything good? No. Well, Spotter we could work with, actually, on the Illusionist. We just play down to 0. Use Spotter. That's okay. Huh. Really thought we'd have gotten battle stations by now. This should get it. If we haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Let's go this. Marine. Hit it. Play the Marine. And what do we want on top of our deck? We want a Nausicaa. So we want to draw into those. Problem is we might click the different Nausicaas, but I'm going to take the risk here. If we just stack 2 Nausicaas at the top of our deck, I'm not going to complain about that either. Okay, well, we are playing Aaron Knight, and he just used that, so I don't care too much. Let's grab the Spotter here. Definitely make use of it. He might have 1 damage ping for it. So, either we picked a card in the bottom of our deck for Nausicaa, or we picked different ones. I'm going with the pick different ones.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
My duty?
He's gonna take his own.
Doesn't belong.
Hopefully it doesn't trigger, because, well, I guess you played Jan, so it probably will. Give this guy armor. I really want to take that with Swears, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just do this. He's got a Nausicaa on top. Yeah, we do this. Oh no, we should have the guy. He's looking for a lock. You know, if he kills one of our Marines, I don't care. I think we do just want to lock this guy or kill it. He's played the one squirrel. He does not have another one. So, for that reason, I think this makes sense. But I'd like to seize that if we could. Which means that the... No, we'll go crossbow. Crossbow and hit this.
Empire has not yet reached.
We should have 2 Nautiluses on top of our deck now. That's good. Like I said, I won't complain about that. What does he want? Gotta be another Marine, right? Yeah, gotta mess up our flanking, get the Marines. This is extremely annoying, by the way. Oh, that's fine. Now this one gets 2 a turn. So this is a Sweer's turn. We go Sweers. It's the wrong row. Sweers, we seize this, it goes ranged, we're fine. We swap this and this. He didn't play the spotter, he made it. So it probably, could it still be Henry and Shoop? It's probably still Shoop, if I had to guess. We keep this around 3, keep this, carry this over. So I think we bleed with this still, and we still play this. There's the Henry. We're both Nilfgaard, so we should be able to play most of these things. Oh yeah, on a Henrietta? That is... It's not bad. The only thing is we can't play Redea and Shoop reasonably, so he knows that. We're not going to draw the other cards he gave us. Filga Forts. He has Abduction, that's really good for him. What did he get? So we got that's what we got. He got another Henry, a Vincent, a Torres, a Vilgefortz, and oh my goodness. He got so much good stuff. This is so good for him. He played Anna. He also has Anna. Let's just take another look over what he got here. Another Henry, which he didn't keep. A Vincent, a Torres, a Renegade, and a Vilgefortz. Well, he kept the Vilgefortz. We do know that. Alright guys, here's actually a question. If we use this, do we get more leaders? Do we get the other charge? I genuinely don't know. So we're going to find out. I think we get... Pull that Afan out. And I think we get another copy of our own leader. Yeah, we do. It's not bad. That's what I thought would happen. This Afan's gonna give us so many points, so I wanted to pull it out. We have so much armor on our guys. He's playing Henry, and if he's playing Shoop, he has to use it. He does have a Vilgefortz. We know he put that in his hand. He has his own Vilgefortz still. Potentially it's a Stefan. Next turn we do play the Erendite, so we hope this is not a Stefan turn. So we want to kill the Brathens. He's got it. Can't kill the Brathens anymore, but we can still kill the Artorias Vigo, that's fine. He locked the Afan. I wanted to use that. He gave it to us. I wanted to use it. It was going to be so big. That's tragic. I think we kill this. He's already used his squirrel, so no one plays 2 squirrels. Well, actually, I have seen people play 2 squirrels. But this is a Shoop deck, which I guess it isn't. No, one of these was off of Coup, right? No. Or not Coup. One of those was off of Informant, I think. This could be awful, this bribery. But you gotta play into the RNG sometimes. You just have to let him get his RNG off. And hope he's not lucky. My favorite strategy. Hope the opponent is not lucky. We do know we have 2 Nausicaas coming up. Just gonna pick that. That's fine. That's okay. We have to remember we can't fill our rows. If we fill our rows, he Vilgefortzes for so much value. I think we just Heatwave this. I don't think it's getting better. Let's use this Resilient Shoop. I think we do this. He does need that Vilgefortz. He's down 27. We go Ramon, Nausicaa, round 3.
Nausicaa! Charge!
He probably has... We'll see. How much does Vilgefortz play for? It does 5. It pulls out a Nausicaa from our deck, which is annoying. We know it gets Nausicaa Sergeant. So it does a -10 for our board and plays for 5. So it's a 15. That means it doesn't do enough here for him. Like, it doesn't do enough for him here. On the other hand, he would just use 2 leaders. It's worth trading this for another card in his hand. His hand is all golds. He should Vilgefortz here, I think. Yep, he should. Lose a Nausicaa Sergeant, which does, like, that is pretty bad for us. He still doesn't catch up here. He's wasting leader charges, which we're perfectly fine with. We pass. Now, this is either Shoop or Dea, or he's not playing a Shoop deck. And based on what we've seen so far, it's not Shoop deck. So this is going to be something good. Like, there's been no Stefan yet. It's Torres and Stefan. Wait, didn't he make another Torres off of the Henry?
Under one banner.
He did. Wow, I hope he has no Neuromancy in that deck. He's going to pick the Nausicaa on this. Oh, the Menno. That's pretty bad. So I guess his last card's either Stefan or, more likely, it is a Artaud to copy the Menno to play Coup or something. I don't know. That's good. Problem is he has extra Vilgefortzes, so I don't think this is actually a safe card. Well, he won't kill 2. He won't kill 2, I don't think. It's got no targets.
I simply want you to admit it.
Then not today.
We do have a lot of carryover.
Tomorrow. Say goodnight to me.
Right, we got 6 on this and potentially 8 on that. Probably will be 8. So there's another Vilgefortz here. Probably is just running one. I guess he might not be. He can't have everything in his deck, to be fair, right? We're just naming the things he could have that would be bad. I mean, Coup plus Artaud or Stefan. We beat both of those combos, so we should be okay. We should play around the Stefan, though, by doing the Erendite next. I just wanted to play this before he had the option to remove the Nausicaa. So it's Artaud and probably Coup. We can beat that. This probably plays the Coup, actually. Probably another gold in his hand. Nope. That's really good. Because he Vilgefortzed that earlier. We still play around Stefan here. Like going with the Erendite. We're still fine. We've got 12 points. Well, 14 points on leader in this, plus this. We still won this. Yeah, there's the Coup. Just use everything here. take it. Not by all that much, but we take it. Alright guys, that's the deck. Our little take on Soldier Engines, playing a bit of fun, glorious hunt stuff. I think it's fine. I think soldiers are in a decent spot. Renfri soldiers... I hate saying this. Renfri soldiers is better. Okay, it's better. But we're not going to play that. At least not now. Not less. We'll play Renfri decks if you guys specifically ask. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. But anyway. But for the moment, this is what we're going with for soldiers. Now, the engines do get a good amount of value, which I quite like. You got several of them now. The Crosswinds buff. Really helping him out. Then we've got, you know, like, we went through the deck earlier. I won't talk too much about it. We also talked about the Yan option earlier, so I guess I won't go into that now. And there's the Renfri option. So, this is what we're going with. Realistically, I don't think Glorious Hunt Menno paid off here. Tragically, as much as I'd like it. So really, Swears is okay. Like, you've got these 22 to play with, provision-wise. Realistically, I think Muzzle and Invocation make a lot of sense, right? You have provisions, and I think you do want one more big removal card. So I think those make sense. And you can also go the Garrison Mushy Truffle approach. To be fair, I was going to go the Yennefer Illusionist approach, but I decided not to this time. I have a different idea for her. But she does fit really well, but you can go Garrison, Truffle. You pick one of these for some more carryover. They both make sense. Then you fill in the rest of your deck. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Like I said, I think this one's pretty fun. So you reset it so I don't share the wrong code. I think it's a fun deck. The Marines aren't as strong as they are in something like a Yan version, but they're still really valuable for finding your cards, right? Like, we don't have an Oneiromancer in here. We just have a War Council. But you saw we were consistently getting our stuff from using the Marines for the consistency. So, hope you guys had a lot of fun with this one. I certainly did, even though we never got to Glorious Hunt. Well, I suppose we did trade for a Morwood. We never got to, like, blow someone out with it, which is a little sad. But overall, fun deck. I enjoy some soldiers. Still seems pretty solid. We'll see you next time.
That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.